everybody, welcome back to Dragon's Dogma Dark Arisen with me Flick on PC, and we're just going to carry on by exploring our starting town and nabbing everything of value. Also, when I do start recording, or indeed end recording, there's a little bit of FPS lag as my PC whirls up. That's what I get for recording and playing from the same drive, I suppose. So that's not the game. The game runs absolutely smooth when you're not recording. At least as much as I played, which is like 16 hours prior to this. So we're going to pick up some side quests, we're going to nab some things. It's not stealing, it's cooperating. Or something. I need to find a bunch of empty flasks. Now, there is fresh food in the game. It goes off very quickly in your inventory, and normally you don't really need to use heals if you have a healing pawn with you. And I always intend to have a healing pawn with me, so we won't focus on that. Let's see. Okay, you need flowers if I remember correctly.
I'd craft dressings for the wounded had I the makings. If only I'd known. Cuz I need a favor. Can you fetch the flowers I need from outside the village? I need more of the one you see there. And one other sort besides. The more you can find, the better.
I can do. Available quests change as you progress through the game. Additionally, you can always consult the quest section of the pause menu for your current objective. People with red icons appearing over their heads mean they have information relevant to the main quest that you've currently got selected. Also, what it doesn't tell you there, though, is that certain quests are only available during the day, certain ones are only available during the night, and certain things can only happen within quests at different times of the day. For example, one of the herbs she requires is only available at night. One of the other ones is available during the day, though, so we'll endeavour to get that, then explore the town some more, and then, when it hits night, get the other herb she's after. Purchase equipment and useful items from shops. Actually, I think I'm just going to get the, well, what on consoles was pre-order DLC, but you just get for free in this version. You can restore health and stamina and advance the passage of time at any inn. Yeah, there goes that lorry or whatever it is past my window again.
Pray, just be cautious, cousin. The monsters grow bolder by night. If you must leave the village, go prepared.
Yeah, so he's warning you at night generally stuff is tougher outside of places.
I do not fancy the thought of you going off on your own, but I trust in your judgment. If you come by the inn, you can always rest until the hour you wish to set out. In any case, take care. What can I do you for?
Manage stored items. Withdraw. So... oh, a stone that makes spirit the user back to the entrance of... oh, these are related to the DLC. I didn't actually know these were here. What does this do? Bring into the rotunda... oh, that's another DLC thing. No, I don't want that either. I just want the gear. Yeah, I want the gear. So, that's equipable. They're all equipable by every class. With that one being the best one. I want that. And I want the vagabond armor. We'll take that. We'll take the lion hand thingy. And we'll take... swordsman's ring. There we are. That's what I want. Change equipment. Not going to get any better weapons, but we are going to get stats above and beyond what we really should have at this point of the game. It'll just mean I can go a little bit quicker. Now you have a clothing slot and an armor slot for your main areas, like torso and feet. A little bit more attack. Don't have anything else to put on there. We do have that badass looking lion arm, so we'll put that on. We don't want our bloodied clothes. I'll just store them in a second.
As you will.
Deposit. Those are just going to go off, so we can just get rid of them right now. Secret tokens, I can't remember what you do with. I'll keep them stored for now. Store that, store that.
As you will.
Alright, we're good.
Take care now.
Alright, so you can also get side quests from notice boards as these are saying. Is there any relevant that I want right now? 10 bandits will get that done real quick for sure. 10 goblins, absolutely will get that done for sure. Mice will get that done. And rabbits will get that done. Yeah, we'll do all those. So you're going to see those pop-ups in the top left along, like for each one now, unfortunately. We don't have any special skills. Oh no, we do. We have the taunt for the shield and blitz strike. That's a really good attack for opening a fight anyway. Alright, let's get our first pawn before we do anything else. So I believe if you don't start as a mage, your first pawn is always rook. Yeah, it is. Because then you have a healer.
that man you are speaking with. He's of the Pawn Legion. They come from some unknown place. Just appear without a warning. They're a strange lot. Not human, quite. They look the part, sure enough, but they lack the will, the spark, what drives us. They have no capacity to feel nor act alone, so they live as sellswords. Myrmidons, they're called. There's an encampment west of...
Look at his left arm bicep when he crosses his arms. It looks weird.
I'd wager a fair number of his kind will be there as well. Why don't you take him?
Yeah, that's not a normal thing for arms to do.
Came to you in the first place.
Before leaving, visit the store to make sure you've ample supplies.
Hello, Rook. So I can look at his gear, I believe. Yes, I can. But you can't change any pawn's gear other than the one you get to make, which we don't get until we progress a little bit. Now, I always forget where the actual shop is. This is not it. Oh, it's over here.
We'll not find sunlight except by day.
So that's him telling us about the quest I currently have active. The Sunbright herbs that she wants I can only find during the day, and then the other one I can only find at night. You can raise your affinity with people by giving them items or completing quests that they ask of you. Performing actions that people dislike will decrease their affinity. I don't actually know what benefits you get for increasing affinity of NPCs, but you can press the X button to give them a present.
I only wish I had more.
Do you sell any better weapons? That's more so what I was after. Airtight flask, empty flask. We'll get a bunch of those for free, so I don't need to buy them. You can buy flasks of oil here, though. That's good to know. Poison arrows, sleeper arrows, oil arrows. Ah, you do just sell a straight up better sword. I'll take that, thank you. It's half my money. Or I could wait a little bit and get the trusty sword instead. Yeah, I'm going to wait and get that trusty sword, because after we do a couple of quests right outside the village, we'll get a bunch of money. Now, is there anything else I want to quickly do before we venture outside? Actually, you know what's causing that lag, I think? I think it's when people are signing in on my Skype. I just happen to see, I can kind of see the pop-up appearing in the bottom right of the screen. There's a chest I can grab over here, I believe, if I fall from the right bit. Oh, it's over there. There's also some on the beach. Chests refill after... I don't know how long. So I think it is just randomised what you get from them. Yeah, I know, you always stumble before you go off a ledge, just to save you. Coins! Alright, just more money. Good. That means I could actually just buy that sword now, so I'm gonna. Now, how do I fall here safely? I think I can just kind of slide here. Yeah. Quest markers will vary based on time, location, and target's actions. Now, sadly, because the DLC automatically activates, after I leave and then come back here, I think every time I then return here again, I get a pop-up saying, hey, if you wait till night and go to the port, you can go to the Bitterback Isle, or whatever it's called, and that's the DLC. And I was told by Capcom that you need to be at least level 25 before you should think about going to the DLC. So, we're not doing that just yet. Yeah, let's go straight up to Trusty Sword. Why not? Yes, change my equipment and then I'll sell my rusty one. I won't bother buying a better shield just yet, because I can get another one of them easy enough. Do you even have a better shield on that subject? Oh, you totally do. I could actually afford that right now. Or I could save up for the even better. Alright, we'll get the round shield. Oh wait, no, I don't have just... Alright, fine.
I only wish I had.
Oh, there's 200 more. Alright, we'll do some quests and then buy that better shield as well. Might as well set myself up for a while. I won't be able to change vocation to Mystic Knight as soon as I get to the capital, because I won't have enough discipline points in this class until I've done a few more quests. Alright, let's head out. And immediately we'll be able to kill a few rabbits because they spawn around the start, but we also need to pick up enough herbs. Yep, where are you going, Rook?
This path should see us there.
Yeah, I know about the autosave, thanks. Oh, I just iced that bunny. I feel bad. It's a very handy skill for catching them, though. Yep, so, as our pawn just told us, generally the herbs we're after spawn around trees. More bunnies! So I think we're just one bunny shy of doing that quest. Oh Maya, what were you barking at? Nothing at all? Yeah, that sounds about right.
What's that?
Kindling is an alternative to using the lamp. It's kind of like a last resort, because you can't fight while holding a lit bit of kindling. Alright, let's go. We'll also have to fight some goblins, most likely. Yeah, so we got, what, 500 gold? No, more than that, actually. Great. Only got 500 XP, but that's fine. Yeah, there's the herbs we need. There's actually a quest in the capital you can get, I think, to kill 45 rabbits. And there's the sunbright we need. So I won't have the extended combos and whatnot that I had in the tutorial because we're level 0. But luckily, Rook has the ability to buff us with fire, which everything more or less is weak to fire.
Strength in numbers, Arisen.
Is that some rabbit meat sitting there? I should really just sell those because I never use them and they always go off in my inventory. Oh! There's a merchant getting his ass handed to him by goblins. Oh, quickly, go help him. Where was that? Was that over here? I know how to attack. I've done the tutorial, thanks. That's insulting, quite frankly.
Shall we lend a hand?
Just wanted to make sure he wasn't attacking the merchant.
Strength in numbers, Arisen.
Strength in numbers arisen. Pawns will talk a lot. When foes seem too much to handle, try gaining levels or attaining better equipment.
That was far too close.
This guy's voice.
I'm called Reynard, a traveling salesman. Though those
There's the encampment, by the way.
ruined my wares. But thanks to you, it was only wares I lost. I'll consider it a bargain. You have my thanks.
You're welcome. Oh, you gave me a leather cape. Didn't spot that last time. When you gain equipment from quest rewards, it does go by a little bit too quickly. Also, the passive ones you take from boards, they don't really... Oh, when you see... Yeah, right. Talk to peddlers when you see them. They don't stop at all. So quite often I'll suddenly notice I have a new thing in my inventory and I'm like, well, where did I get that from? And it's because I finished a notice board quest and it didn't stay popped up long enough for me to realise. Alright, I think we've got enough herbs to hand in, right? Yeah. This is where you set which one you want to do. Oh no, we need 2 more, alright. Back up to the trees. Then we'll go hand them in and we'll get told to get the one at night. Oh, empty bottles as well. Oh no, they've already got stuff in them. Well, whatever. You do need miscellaneous junk to level up gear once we get to the capital. Thankfully, you can just store it, and if you have the required stuff in storage, it'll take it out of there when you're upgrading, which is a godsend, because as I say, inventory management in this game can get a little bit annoying, especially once you're wearing heavy armor. No more herbs here. Oh, it's a chest. You can also break stuff open. I think that increases your magic. Hey there, goblin scum. Give me your XPs. See, there's mushrooms there. There's another chest here.
I wonder what's inside.
More money! Well, that's us got our shield covered when we go back for sure. But we need a couple more herbs. None there. Oh, there's one. That might not be the right type, actually. Nope. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the kind we want only grows under trees.
Careful! A goblin!
There's always goblins. Didn't he? Oh, there they are. Yeah, this is more than enough.
It's a grand tree.
Deliver the flowers. Alright, let's go do that. Actually, let's get that chest over there first. I hear goblins. I don't see goblins, but I heard them. Bottled haste. Restores my movement speed, I assume. Rook, I don't know where you are, but get over here. Is this oil or water?
Road will have us to the
Yeah, it's just water.
encampment much longer. Seems we're most likely to find what we seek near trees.
We've already found what we need, Rook. Pay attention. We just need to go back and hand them in and then get told to find the night flower. The quickest way for me to get that would be to just sleep until evening, go outside. I think I can get some right over there, in fact, and then just sleep till morning again. It's a little bit tedious, I know, but I also won't do the... Like, when you rest, it uploads your personal pawn's updated data to the server. I don't have a personal pawn yet, though, so it doesn't try and do it. It'll just quickly let me. To receive the effect of curative magic, step within the healing light. Yes, I know. I don't need healed, but thank you. Let's see.
We'll not find sunlight except by day.
Oops, sorry, didn't mean to walk into you. I don't know my own speed sometimes.
It is the end of me.
I wasn't speaking to you, I was speaking to her.
A wounded wounded need medicine, cousin. Pray bring the flowers for the compound quick as you can. The mixture calls for 2 types of flowers.
Yes, I know.
I ask you this favor.
There's your 5 sunbright.
Oh, brought the rest of them, have you? My thanks, cousin. All that remains is to find some moon glow. A pinch mixed with these will make a fine medicine.
Gather moonglow. Is Rook going to tell us that it only grows at night? Nope. Okay. He will eventually, trust me. Alright, so... Oh, wait. Before I turn it to night, buy the shield. So it just occurred to me, there's also another quest that might already be active. I'll have a quick check for.
It's a mercy, sir. I only...
So, we want your finest shield, please. Yeah. We can barely afford it. Yes, change my equipment. Get my strength and my shield arm up a little bit. And we'll sell the other one.
I only wish I...
For 200 gold. You're taking a rusted shield for 200 gold? You got swindled. Alright, let's check up here. I just want to go to the church real quick because there might be a quest we can just do really, really fast for some bonus XP and money. In towns, by the way, I can't remember if I covered this in my Let's Look At. You get unlimited stamina. Let's see, he'd be in here. Oh, yep, alright. There's 2 here we can do, actually. Well, let's get them gathered up.
I would not ask this of anyone but you, cousin. I've news for Merin. Dark news. I fear I cannot bring myself to face him. Will you go in my stead? His brother is dead. It happened on the shore ways. We were fleeing the worm, and Cortez leapt before the beast's talons to shield us. I saw it. Saw him hurtling through the air. Saw him fall back to the ground. I did nothing. Just watched the poor man die. I cannot face Merin for the shame of it. He deserves to know what happened, but please go and tell him.
Can do, ya pussy. And this one as well.
Selfish to beg a favor in such times, I know. But there is aught I would ask your help in. Might we speak a moment? Privately.
I'm not so sure about privately, given there's a man less than a meter away from you, but sure.
My thanks. 'Tis a sensitive matter. I would ask your discretion.
I'd ask his discretion as well.
In the wake of the dragon's coming, many of the villagers have come to offer prayers. As a novice and a newcomer, I welcome the chance to be of use, but my scriptures are missing. I have yet to commit the verses to memory. Without the text, I cannot offer up a proper prayer. The scriptures were secure in the chapel last I saw them. I do not wish to believe them stolen. If you come upon them, pray see them back to me. I would be ever in your debt.
Can do, and we can actually forward that quest immediately by leaving here. And I think I remember where the scriptures are. You speak to this kid out here, yeah.
'Twas me. I confess it. I took the father's book from the chapel. I tried to go back and find the book, but I was in such a panic as I ran. I just wanted to look at it. Just curious is all. Forgive me. I cannot remember where I lost it. I thought to steal a glance and then return it, but the dragon came and I dropped it as I ran. Cor, what am I to say to him now?
That's funnier to an English person than it would be to anyone else, because Cor, like, Cor blimey! Alright, so I believe the book is on a roof here, because, you know, that makes perfect sense, but I can't remember which roof. Let's see. I could just make it my act. Oh, hang on. They're right there. Also, there's a chest over there I might as well grab. No, I don't want to... I want to get a running head start. Oh! This can hurt. Oh, or not. You can't fall that far before it starts hurting a lot, so I'm surprised I didn't even do the fall animation. You leave behind a lovely blood splatter when you do fall. Flamica. I don't remember what that is. Maybe just a material. Alright, well, actually, I'm trying to remember. Well, let's quickly make the Grim Tidings quest my active, because then I can just find the guy and tell him, and then I can go back to the chapel and hand in both those quests for ridiculously easy XP. Drop down. There we are. Right, where is he? He is down at the beach. Whee! There he is. Sad tidings,
What?
friend.
Cortez is found?
You look like Capcom's community manager.
I see. Elvar has suffered in this as well. Cortez made his choice. He faced his end with valor and died a man. Elvar bears no fault in that. He has no cause to blame himself. My thanks, good Fisher. I am sorry this burden fell upon you. I shall go and put Elvar at ease.
I was going to say, what, you're a fan of Futurama, but no, that was Melvar, wasn't it? Close enough. Alright, we'll hand in both these quests, sleep till night so I can get the moon bright, and then do that quest, and we should definitely get a level at some point here. At least one. No, I'm not going to speak to you again, you're irrelevant. So blue means he is the final point for a quest, by the way.
I am newly come and eager to become part of
Maybe it
the
only
race.
goes blue if for
I
sure
wish
you
I
have the
could
thing they
serve.
want as well. I can't quite remember that.
But now, just as others have come to rely upon me, 'tis a shameful failure on my part. I cannot think the scriptures far gone. Pray, help me look around the area.
Like you helped at all.
The scriptures! You found them! Oh, Maker be praised! I cannot thank you enough. Truly, the people of Cassidus are a good-hearted bunch. Now I can once more offer proper prayer on behalf of the village. But I have dallied long enough. There is work for me to do.
Yeah, you be sure to pray hard enough that the dragon doesn't kill you.
I thank you, cousin. Pray forgive the trouble my cowardice has placed upon you. Cortez did not trade his life for mine, so I could wallow in idle self-pity. I live the best I am able, for his sake.
Good on you. And we're not actually getting a lot of XP for doing these. The RC, it stands for Rift something, I can't remember. Rift Crystals. That's the points you need to hire higher level pawns. That's to stop you being able to find a player made level 30 pawn as soon as you get to the capital and then steamroll. You have to have enough points to hire the default ones, the non-default ones rather, that the game doesn't give you. Right, that's the only other quest I can think of right now that will be active. There is more to do here though, but I think you have to level up and come back. So anyway, we'll sleep till night. Luckily it's only 50 here, in the capital it's bloody 500. And it'll be a quick load because we don't have a pawn to upload to the server. A main pawn, I mean. Oh, don't mind if I do. Well, actually it's Grantis herbs that are the main heal herb, isn't it? I've been saying the wrong one this whole time. Oh no, Green Warish does as well. Yeah, Grantis is a material for crafting stuff. Or alchemy, I guess, as well.
Seems a fair place to rest.
Alright.
Are your travel preparations
So yeah, you're seeing it a lot darker than I am, but we're just stepping out here, so I'm not going to bother lighting my lamp because I think it starts half full.
to the encampment?
Although it is really dark out here for you, isn't it? Yeah, we're not going to the encampment yet. We're doing that one. I do think I just need to run over here though. Oh, I could light kindling, couldn't I? Oh, I need a fire for that though. Okay, I hate how dark it is for you. Wait, can I hold it and it'll be lit? Can I light it off your torch? No. Alright, for all the time it'll be. There we are, it's lit up now. I think I can get one over here. Nope, that's not the right type. That could be. Nope. Nope. Still taking them because I need them. No, it shines more than that. A little bit wary about dropping down for that chest just because the beach gets infested with goblins at night, but it looks okay. Ah, there's what we need. I'm glad it came down here now. Moonglow! Let's get out of here, Rook. Come on.
I'll go at once.
Let's just see if there's any stuff in here as well. A brick? Don't think I've ever found a brick before. Ore and rocks, but never a brick. Has enough oil to burn for a while. Well, that's slightly over half, actually. That's that's going to get tedious. But I don't know what is up. OBS has never done this before where it doesn't reflect the in-game brightness settings I have active. Now, can I just hand in the quest now, or does she... Oh no, yeah, she's still there.
The wounded need medicine, cousin. Pray bring the flowers for the compound quick as you can. The mixture...
Yeah, we already have this part. Yeah, there you go.
Aye, that's the one!
Oi! That's a weird way to say that.
Moonglow has grown rare in these parts of late. 'Tis a relief to see it. Good! That's the both of them. In truth, I am surprised to see them got so quickly. I'll get to work directly. With luck, we'll have everyone back to healthy ere long. 'Tis your doing, cousin. I fear there's little I can offer you in thanks. Save this. Pray, take it. Now,
thank you
to
for the
make
medicine.
some medicine.
Oh, we're up to level 4. Okay, that's good. So I think it's probably in our best interests to rest till morning now, and then we'll fight our way back to the encampment, and then we'll end this part before entering, and then next time we can do the encampment stuff, which involves a little bit more tutorial, and then a kind of tutorial boss fight, or 2 in fact, and then we're let loose with our main pawn that we get to create and our backup pawns, and then we're truly into the Dragon's Dogma experience. And I'm sure we'll get to fight some goblins on the way here, because they litter the roads. There is some randomly spawning events that can happen as well when you kind of go this area. Sometimes you can see a caravan being attacked.
This path should see us there.
Need to get in the habit of not running everywhere. When you're not in the town, anyway. It's not very far to the encampment, thankfully. Each bunny is 11 XP, that's important. Is there really no goblins? I'm surprised. Oh, there's some mushrooms I can grab here. Mushrooms increase your stamina in combat. They don't heal you, though. And you can give curatives to your pawns and like pawns you have as guests, but I usually only give healing items to my main pawn. Yeah, looks like we're actually going to get here goblin free. That's surprising. Alright. Is this oil? No, that's explosives. Don't want to accidentally hit those. Alright, that's going to do it this time. We got here once upon a pawn. So that's done. We're just left with finding stuff to kill. Oh, we're 4 goblin kills away, but we'll get that in the next part. Alright, next time we'll be going into the encampment and doing all that stuff I said. Hope you enjoyed. Be sure to leave a like, and I shall see you next time. Until then, ta-ta for now.